Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So, what we discussed yesterday's one?
Yesterday we have discussed how to connect our endpoint via Axios, and we have fetched the response into our dropdown.
Yeah. So, tell me another requirement.
Any other requirement? How have we saved it back to the database? Like saving is like done by
Mhm.
using post, right? That's the
Yes,
thing.
yes, yes. Yeah, we can take one more requirement. There we can do like saving also. Okay, tell me the
Mhm.
requirement. What do you want?
The format is like I have a interdependent uh, text boxes. I mean, like for a respective roll number, few like if it is suppose I am from a science background. For me, the
Mm-hmm.
drop down should be enabled only science should be enabled for me,
Mm-hmm.
and there should be option of MPC also, so that I can just switch it just in case. Like that kind of option should be there, but rest of the drop down items should be disabled, broadly speaking, few of the items for that respective ID should be enabled and disabled in the drop down.
Okay. So, based on the drop-down value selection, some of the input fields has to enable, some of the input fields also like disable.
Yeah, for that specific ID, that the drop down value should be enabled and disabled, and based on the selection of the drop down item, the following drop down, it should populate accordingly.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You can tell me. Okay.
Mhm.
First, as usual, we have the drop down. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
So on load itself in the drop down, we need to store some data. Okay, that means we need to
Mhm.
display some data. So what is the name of this drop down? Okay, what kind of data it's going to hold? Can you tell me the label?
Uh, Suppose if it is just normal for a student, for student branches, if we take, or categories in
Okay,
college.
let's take like a branches for example.
Yeah,
Okay,
engineering
here, okay,
branches we can
this is
take.
like a drop down. Okay, multiple branches are there like IT,
Mhm.
CSC, something like this. Okay,
Yeah. Mhm.
CSC, triple E. Okay, something
Mhm.
like this. We have the
Mhm.
branches. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
Based on
uh,
this branch selection,
mhm.
okay, what we need to show?
Maybe subjects we can show.
Okay, based on this one, we have to show like a subjects. Okay,
Mhm.
so you
Yeah.
want me to show the subjects in the drop down only again?
Yeah, in the branches drop down, if we can just like somebody who has got a rank of say below 10,000, only CSC and IT should be enabled like that. If we can put a condition on that drop down.
Okay, that one we can do it. In the drop down,
Mm-hmm.
if you select like IT,
Mm-hmm.
that time in the subjects drop down, you want me to show like a IT related subjects, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
but also that IT CSC is triple A should it should not be enabled for all the roll numbers. It should be
Okay.
like enabled for specific roll numbers. Few branches should be enabled, and for it should not be enabled for few
Okay.
other.
Yeah, I can take like okay some text box kind of. Okay. Here, based on which value you want me to show. For example, the marks percentage, something like that. Huh?
If it is above 60% marks, then show triple E and CSC.
Okay.
If it is
So
below
this
percent.
marks drop. You want drop down or text box?
It is actually coming from backend, but okay, we can do it from via text box also. Yeah.
Okay, we can do it from text box also. Okay, let's go
Mm,
then. This is the
mm,
requirement, right? Okay.
mm, mm.
So let's do. So this is our application, yesterday's application. Last time we have created, right?
Yeah.
So let me run this application.
So is it a standard that we always go by Axios, or else we can also go by fetch? In generally, how do companies go
That
with?
is like depends on your application. If it's like heavyweight, then the time most of the times you can go with anxious. If it is like
Acha.
lightweight application, okay, just you can go with the JavaScript. Inbuilt function is there, right? Fetch, you can go with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is
Okay.
depends. That is depends. But you should know all these three ways.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, then. Now let's
So we'll go less frequently. We'll use XML HTTP request thing, right? Class.
XML HTTP request is like most of the times we not use. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
either JavaScript side, either we can use fetch, or
Mm-hmm.
either you can use like third-party library Axios.
Axios. Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay then.
Yeah.
So let's take one more component. Okay, let me create one more component. Now I want to create a folder, new folder. Okay, students is my folder. Now
Okay. Yeah.
inside this folder, I want to take my component related stuff. Inside this file, I want to write some CSS. For that, I'm using like module CSS. And this component I want to export and use somewhere. For that, I want to write like one of the file called as index.ts. Okay.
Okay.
This is the structure somewhat in your application you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one is like React arrow functional component. Okay. Just you can create a component. This is my component. Okay. Na? This is my component. My component type is what? It's a functional component. So my component whose type is like functional component. The functional component type I can mention in React something like this react.fc. FC stands for functional component. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
If
Okay.
you don't want react.fc, you can import from here itself directly. You can write like fc. Either
Oh.
you can go that way or either you can go this way also. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
got my point?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, either you can go like this or either you can go like this. Now React you are using anyway, so just you can write like react.fc.
Mm-hmm.
React.fc. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. Now I want to use like a module CSS. So first of all, why we go for module CSS?
No.
We don't know.
Is it a standard CSS for that specific student?
Not like that. Not like that. Why this is not like a student or something. Okay. In general, module CSS why we are using means in your application you can write multiple components, right? For example, I have a component, b component, c component, like this multiple
Mm.
components are there. In
Mm.
my a component I have one css file. Okay, one css property color red is there. Okay, in which component? In the a
A.
component. In the b component the same property is there, but I have the color green. Okay, in the C component, okay, color yellow. Total, how many components are there?
Three components are there.
There's three components are there.
It
The
has its
CSS
respective color.
property key is same, but the values are like different or not.
Yeah.
Whenever you load A individually in
Mm-hmm.
your development time, in the development mode, whenever you load a component, my a component has color red, so my a component content is visible like in the red color. Okay, but the problem when you can get when you can get a when you can expect a problem, whenever your application development is completed, the next level step is like what? You have to build your application and you have to deploy your application or not. Yes or no?
Yes.
You have to build your application and you have to deploy your application. Got my point? You have to do like build and deploy. Whenever you build the application, then what happened? All the components like wrapped, that means all the component, whatever the content you written, that content minified into one or two JS files. Yes or no? Got my
Oh,
point?
oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Whenever you build your application, your TypeScript, everything is like compiled into JS. That JS also minified. That JS is like, okay, turned into, okay, my TS turned into JS and minified and placed inside one file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Same like this is the JS related. Same like this, CSS related also. All the CSS like minified. Whenever all the CSS like minified, then what happened? First color red, and then color green, and then color green, and then color yellow. Like this, all are like placed.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the same property placed three times, then what happened? My color red override with what?
Okay,
Green.
green,
My green is override with what? Yellow.
yellow.
So
Mm-hmm.
finally, in your minified version, you have the color what?
Latest, last
Finally, in
one,
your minified version, you have the color what? My
yellow.
color is like yellow only or not?
Yeah.
My color is like yellow only. Now then, in the development mode, my A color is like red, B color is like green, C color is like yellow. But in the deployment, once you deployed the code, all
Mm-hmm.
ABC components having the color is what now?
Yellow.
Yellow, right? That is not your requirement, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? To avoid
Yes.
such kind of overriding the CSS properties, overriding the classes, okay, you can go with the module CSS. Module CSS, what it is going to do, it is going to generate a unique classes, okay, at the application level. Okay, unique classes at application level. Unique classes is nothing but there is no chance of one class override with another class. It is like a unique, dynamically it generates a unique class at application level. That means one class, it is not repeat again and again. Got my point?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Agreed? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check this. This is in the one class like a CLR class, that color red. Here also, what is my
Mm-hmm.
class name? CLR only. Here also, what is my class name? Come on, CLR only.
CLR.
CLR only.
Mm-hmm.
Then what happened? Last, this one, this CLR override by this one. This CLR is override by this one. Then finally, which one you have? Color yellow or not?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With me. To avoid this kind of problems, you can go with the module CSS, which can generate a unique classes at application level. I will show you that one. Okay. Got my point? Why module
Yeah.
CSS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Understood.
Now, this is my heading. I want to apply some CSS. Okay, one CSS class I want to apply to this. I want to apply one CSS class. So, how we can apply means in the module CSS, you can write, okay, as like a normal CSS only you can write. So, I'm going to write like my color, okay, my color is like red. Okay, na? What is my CSS class? CLR. My color is like what? Red. Agreed? Ah?
Yeah.
Now this CLR I want to use where? To my
Student.
to
Student.
my okay. To my student, right? Okay, H1. Okay, my student. Usually, if it is like a normal CSS, how we can write it? Class name equals to color. If it is like normal CSS, how we can write it?
Class name equals to color.
Usually, if it is like a normal CSS, how we can write it? class name equals to CLR, but
Yeah,
your CLR inside the CSS file, inside the module CSS file,
it is inside module CSS.
inside the module CSS file. So the question is, if it is a normal CSS, just simply you can import that particular CSS. How? My students dot CSS, somewhat like this we can import it. Somewhat like
Yes.
this we can import it. But it is
Mm.
not a normal CSS. It is
It's
not a normal CSS. It's
it
a
is a
module
special
CSS or
module
not. If it is
CSS.
a module CSS, how we can import? Very simple. Import any name you can give it from which
Mhm.
file? Student module CSS or not?
Okay.
Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is, if it is like a module CSS, how we can retrieve the data means just you can treat these all are like one object format, right? Object, this is like object reference, something like this you can think. Now, in the module CSS, there is multiple classes are there. Yes or no? One CLR,
Mm.
another class, another class. How we can retrieve means styles dot that CLR, that class name you can put it. Don't think
Okay.
like it is like an ID, then the time we are going to use like hash CLR. Okay, no, this is not the syntax. Only classes you can use it. Okay, na? In the
Mm-hmm.
module CSS.
Okay.
Got my point? Now you can ask a question. Hey man, I don't want. I want to go with the ID. Okay,
Mm.
the module
Mm.
CSS, this is correct. But
Mm.
there is no syntax like an ID. Okay, something like this.
Oh,
Got
okay.
my point? That's the
Mm.
reason in your module CSS, always recommended to write or start your CSS with the dot is nothing but class reference. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay, okay then. Now this is my students component, and this is my CSS file. This CSS
Mm.
you loaded here, and I used one of the class like this. Any number of classes I can use it. Now this students component I want to use in my app component. This is the root component, right? In my app component, in the app component, whatever the previous we have, I don't want. Just you can comment it. Okay, na? Just I want to go with what? Now I want to go with one
You want to go with the class
students
name?
component, right?
Student. Yeah.
Students component or not. So how we can import the student component. Now directly it's exported from here, but I don't want to export from here. I don't want to expose the actual file path. First, what I'm going to do is this file I exported from index.ts. Okay, import, what is that? Students from here. Now, from here itself, I want to export that file. Okay, my students component exported from where? Within the single line, import and export without default. How we can means like this we can. This is the syntax. Okay, how we can import? Simply you can import like this, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Without default one component or one member, if you want to import without default, then import that member in the destructuring format from which file. Okay,
Mm.
now
Mm.
this is import a export default without default.
This is without default.
Without default, import export without default value like this. Now I want to export the same value without default, then the time, okay, just you can write like export. It means imported export without default and exported export without default. Okay, imported export without default and imported export, okay, imported without default. Understood? Within the same line. Imported,
Mm-hmm.
come on, without default. And
Default.
exported without default.
With default.
Got my point?
Yeah.
Agreed? Huh?
Means like
Now, yeah, tell me. Who want this students? I want to load in the app.tsx or not? Can we import students from which file?
Students.
Students folder. Say students folder, not the file. In the students folder, did you mention any file name? No, right? If you not mention any file, the default file is what you know. The default
Index
is
file.
pointing to what you know, index. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Now you are pointing the students file or folder.
This
Come on,
is pointing to folder.
folder, right? After this, okay, am I pointing to any file?
Oh, you are not pointing to any file.
Any file. If you're not pointing to any file, then that time default it is looking for which file?
Index file.
Index. So that from the index already you exported without default. So you import without default or not? Yes or no? Now,
I mean, it should match. Is it so? I mean, like when we are doing it, the import and export, that it does it. It should match, right? Like without default, without.
obviously, no?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now, okay, students. Okay, can I go here, index.ts? See, capital letter we needed, nah? Okay, capital letter I want, okay? So, why? Because I want to use like a component, right? Yes or no?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, just exported, okay, with the capital. Now, you can import with capital students.
Students.
Now, your student component is this one, done, nah?
Yeah.
Now, can you come here? Yes, my students loaded or not? Okay.
Yes.
Now, what is my class? Tell me. What is the class you used to apply this one in the red color?
That CLR class we have used,
CLR
right?
is the class, but it is a module CSS. Na? Now, see, dynamically, the class, how it is generated. Dynamically, the class, how it is generated. See this.
Oh. Mm-hmm. It's generated some ID.
Something like a unique, okay, it is generated dynamically, it is like unique in your
Okay.
application.
Mm-hmm.
It is like unique in your application. Understood?
Okay, yeah. So what you are actually kind of showing me is like even if we have other classes with module CLS, it will generate its own
Yeah,
unique
if
ID
it
so
is like
that it
same
won't
class
override.
also, yeah, in
Mm.
another component, if you use like same class also, there is no problem with that way, because
Mm.
module CSS is going to generate a unique class at application level.
Okay. Yeah.
The point. So in
Mm.
your application also, if you observe, they use it like
Mhm.
module CSS, you know, right?
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
They use it like module CSS, not
Model.
like a
Mm.
normal CSS.
Yes.
Okay. So up to here, the student folder exactly same as like your application now. Okay, in your application also, if you see like a components which contains how many files? Did you observe anytime? 3 files in your application also. What are those? CSX file, next one. Module CSS file, the next one. Index file. The actual component is this one. This is for CSS. And import that CSS and use it. How you can import? Okay, import styles, no braces, nothing. Just treat like a export with default. Okay, export with default. If they export with default, how we can import? Import, come on, import, no curly braces from the file or not? Yes or no? Figured it out? Up here, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. I was on mute. Yes. Okay.
Okay, the next one, index.ts, you know that. Okay, I
Yes.
just want to, okay, export all the members which are inside this folder, okay,
Mm-hmm.
from index.ts. I don't want to expose, okay, remaining Okay, I don't want to use or expose remaining components or remaining file paths to outside.
Okay.
Okay, done. Now let's go. Now go to your student.tsx. Okay, previous whatever the CSS is there, just you can delete this. These are like not required for us. So index.css also just you can delete. Now this is my students one. Okay, as per your requirement, what do you want me to do?
Just have
First, I need a
a
button.
text
Okay,
box.
I need a one text box, right? Okay, let's go to your student.tsx. From here, you can start. Okay, just I want to write like one para. Now the marks, one text box, you can write it. General. Okay, na?
Yes.
Okay, now based on this value, I want to prepare some data, right?
Yes.
To load in the drop down. To load in the
Yeah.
drop down. So what do you want me
Mm.
to do here?
It is just like a condition, like if the marks are above
Yeah.
certain percent, then enable
First of
two
all,
branches.
yeah. First of all, okay, this should allow two values. Okay, maximum two, right? Okay, percentage is nothing but yes or no. Okay, now based on that one, you have to prepare something else or not. First of all, what they entered, that data you can get it. Okay, how we can get the data?
Otherwise, we can take just a drop down, like if selected is 60%,
Okay,
then
you want me to go with the drop down? Huh? Okay,
drop
let's
down,
go with drop
yeah.
down. Okay,
Mm.
that is easy for us.
Yeah.
Select drop down. Okay, now this
Yeah.
drop down data, how you get it?
We'll get it from backend only, but we'll keep only two values. Like if it is above 60%, enable some
Yeah,
above
so from the backend now we don't have the
hard
endpoints,
code.
right? Okay, we don't have an endpoints. That's the reason we can do one thing. Okay, na?
Mm.
What we can do is,
Mock data we can prepare.
yeah, instead of doing like mock data, want to use something else. Yeah. Now you can prepare instantly JSON server, right? Do you know
Okay.
JSON server? JSON server. Okay, na?
Okay.
So just install npm install JSON server. Okay, na? You can create one mock data .json file. Okay, that JSON file you can run it. Okay, you can run it. So through URL you can consume that data. Okay, once through URL, if you are able to consume the data, then the time it's a like a backend endpoint only, right? Okay, let's do that one first. Understood, right? Don't worry, I'll tell you. Okay, first JSON server I want to create. Okay, so npm install JSON server is there now. So just I want to install this JSON server. So npm install JSON server is like a dev dependency. So that hyphen dev hyphen save. Okay, na? Tell me. Normal dependencies and dev dependencies different style.
Normal
Now
dependencies
this
are
is
like
the dependencies and this is the dev dependencies, right? The difference is what? Normal and this dev dependencies
dep
difference.
dependencies is what all we is required for the whole application. All that libraries will come. Dev dependencies is just specific to the development purpose. What dependencies are required.
Mm, okay. See, very simple. You are doing okay development. Okay, na?
Yeah.
While doing development, your code, whatever you written that in the TypeScript, that TypeScript code has to compile or not. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, compile and then it is going to run in the browser. I can see the output. Now,
Okay.
whenever the same code, if you want to deploy in the production, tell me you want to compile in the production, already compiled code. Compiled code is nothing but error-free code you want me to deploy in the production.
Error-free code I want to
Error-free
deploy.
code. That means
Yeah.
compilation is required or not required in the production?
Not required.
Not required. So that who is going to compile the code? TypeScript, right? TypeScript command and all or not? See, this TypeScript related all the dependencies when you are using in the development mode and the production. In the production need no TypeScript, right? Yes or no? In the production is nothing but what? Your compiled code. There is no TypeScript or not? Come on.
So only JavaScript will go to the production,
Yes, right. So only JavaScript code go to the
right?
production. Then the time compilation is required or not required in the
Not
production?
required.
Not
Not
required.
required.
That means this TypeScript related all the libraries you required in the development mode and the production.
This is required in development.
Development mode. The libraries which are required in only development mode, then you can go with the which dependencies?
Dev dependency.
Dev dependencies or not. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay, na? Now the
Yes.
dependencies which are like in the production as well as in the development mode also, that kind of dependencies you can use like what? In the
Dependencies.
dependencies or not. So my React, okay, my React, Anxious, React DOM, these all are like which kind of dependencies?
Sir, both production and
Production
development.
and development mode. So those are like you have to place in the dependency section. Understood?
Okay. So even if I remove these dev dependencies, it won't affect my
Affected the
production.
production, nothing.
Okay. Okay.
In the compiled, once your code is like built, okay, there is no dependency used this, okay, in this list, no one, okay, no dependency placed in the production code.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Got my point?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Now my JSON server, I installed. That is like a dev dependency only. I don't want the production. Now create one JSON file. Okay, just create one JSON file. Now in this only data.json file I was created. Okay, na? In this JSON file, okay, na? In this JSON file, just write like this. Now first one is like I need mocks, na? Mocks.
Yeah.
Okay, how many? 60, 70, 80, 90, for example, or 80. Okay, na? These are the mocks. The next one is what? Based on the mocks, I need branches. Right?
Enable, disable branches.
Branches. All the branches you can get it. Okay, based on that selection, we can do something in our front end. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Okay. Now branches is like this. My branch name is like CSC. Okay. This is the mocks which are like what? Mocks which are like what?
60%.
Okay, it's
70,
like
yeah, anything.
Equals to 60%, less than 60%, for example. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Less than.
Now this is the one triple A. For example, here 70% is this one. Okay, na? Triple A 70%. The next one is what? ECA 80%. Just write like this. Okay, na? 60, 70, 80 only, na? Done, na?
Yeah. Yes. One is less than 60, so that we can disable it. So
yeah, we can. You want me to disable the option, or you want me to just show that option? Show only CSC.
Disable that option in the drop down.
Okay, you want just disable that option in the drop down. Okay, that's okay, fine. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Okay, then. All branches are done. What about the next one?
Just
Once they selected branches, the next one is what?
Just we can just display some subject for
Subjects,
that
right?
respective branch. Yeah.
Subjects. So here, okay, you can get some subjects also. Subjects, okay. It is something like this. CSC related subjects, okay, something. The next one, it is like an object, you can take it, okay. CSC related, ECE related, something
Yeah.
like
We can take the same thing.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, now my data is ready, data.json. Now I
Yeah.
want to run this one.
Mm-hmm.
For that, I want to run this one. For that, JSON server data.json. Okay. Now I want to use in the package.json, I want to add one more command to run my JSON server. Okay. Run anything you can write it here. You know that? Run server, JSON server. Okay. JSON server. Okay. At which port number? At which port number?
80.
8,000 port number. If you do any changes also, it can listen. Okay, na?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, can we run this one? I'm in the my app. npm start run. What is that? Server. npm start run server. It gives an error. What is that error? Check it. Missing a script. npm run. npm run. Okay. npm start server, you can put it here. Okay, na? npm run start server. Now say, now what happened? Cannot create a property id on number 60. Cannot create a property id on number 60. What happened? Can you go to the data.json? But then they are like expecting. Okay, for example, if I just demo this, they're expecting id, unique identity for each property. Maybe we'll check. Okay, and my branches and subjects are working as expected. Okay, but my mocks, just I can take like this. So mocks are okay. Okay, let's think. Localhost 8,000 mocks. So whenever I send a request to this URL, I can get the mocks. Yes, no?
Yeah, okay.
The next one is like branches. Branches. I'm able to get the branches or not.
Yeah.
The next one is like subjects. Okay, now just think you have, these are the endpoints. What is my request method? Get is the request method. Okay,
Yes, get is a request method.
that is the request method. Okay, now on first time load, in the drop down, I want to display these mocks so that can we send a request and get the response. Yes, no? Go to the students, student.tsx. Tell me. What do you want me to do? You have to send a request to the server. On first
Server.
time load, if you want to send a request to the server, use effect is the hook with empty dependencies. I want Axios.
Axios.
Okay, this is the one. I want mocks data so that can I get like constant my mocks set mocks. Okay, use state. This is my use state is the hook. Okay. Use state is the hook. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now I want to send a request to the server, right? So how we can anxious dot get something like this. You can anxious dot get. Okay, now what is this?
It's the address of that endpoint.
Yes, you can get that response. Yes,
The
no. Set
response.
mocks
Then
and
is a success and catch is a failure
yes,
where we are catching up.
yes. Now the mocks you have, that mocks I have to show where in my drop down or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
Now, if you come and check, now can I refresh my page? Yes, it is loaded or not.
Yeah.
Now, I need one option. Okay, please select or something here. Okay, select marks. Okay, now you can select it. Done. What next?
Based on this, we can actually simultaneously. Okay. I mean, like.
Your wish. On load
Yeah.
only you can get all the
Yeah.
endpoints data, or based
Yeah.
on the selection also you can get the data and display it.
Mm.
Your wish. Okay, na?
Yeah. So, okay. We will load it on load
Yeah.
only. Yeah.
Yeah. On load only if you want, just you can put it. Okay. One more para. Okay. Here, what do you want me to do? Subjects, right? Or
Yeah.
branches?
Yeah. Branches.
Branches. Okay. This is your select. Now the branches, it's not a kind of, okay. The branches, it's not a kind of, come on, not a kind of
It is not an
hard
array.
coded, right? It is also have to send the request to
Um,
server and get the data. Yes or no?
yeah. Yeah.
Now the next one is like constant subjects also you want. Here any you placed. Okay, why? Because I don't have any clarity at this moment. So if you have
Hmm.
a clarity, can you give the proper what I can say
Data type.
type? Okay.
Okay.
So can we create, I know that, right? Can we
Mm-hmm.
create an interface? Okay. The branches type. The
Mm-hmm.
branches type.
Mm-hmm.
Something like this you can. Whenever you do, come here, whenever you do branches, the object which contains name and mocks. Yes or no? So the name whose type is like string and my
Mm-hmm.
mocks whose type is like a number. Now you can say branches. It is any arena, branches arena.
It is branches now.
Branches arena. Yes. The next one. Interface.
Why
Interface.
branches array? It is object now. Like
Yeah,
no.
branches is my object. It's a
Mm.
array of objects. The object
Acha.
contains name and mocks. Yes, no. This is the one, right? See, it's like an array of
Of object.
objects. Every object
Mm.
contains name and mocks.
Marks.
Okay.
Uh,
So the
mm.
next one is subjects. Okay,
Yeah.
here the array of, come on,
Uh,
this is subject.
this
So how it is looks like all the subjects.
object of arrays. Arrays. Is
Okay,
it?
it is like an object, high level, it's like an object, but the subjects only this part only you have to load, nah? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
In your drop down,
Yeah.
yes or no?
Exactly. Mm.
So you have to, you can get the data based on the
Mm-hmm.
subject selection, you can
Mm.
take this data or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Okay.
Got my point? So
Yeah.
for now, okay, it is like which type? It is like,
Array type.
okay, it is like an array not. Okay, all the subjects, it's like an object type or not?
Yeah.
It is like an object type or not? Yes or no? So for now, just it is an object. Just put like instead of any, can I say like unknown for now?
Okay.
It is an object or not. After that, we can change this type.
Okay. Yeah. When we get clarity, we can change.
Yes. Up to here, okay?
Yeah.
What next? I want to get the branches and this one also. For that, I want to multiple methods I want to create, okay? This is for what? Get mocks. Can I create constant get mocks? Okay, na? Constant get mocks. Can I take this? Can I call this get mocks here?
Yes.
Okay, done. The next one is like get branches. Next one
Branches.
is like get subjects or
Subjects.
not. Yes or no. So can I
Yes.
create get branches? The next one is like get subjects. Now branches, this is the one. Okay, and my subjects, this is the ones, the same call only, na? Yes or no? Overall, how many calls? Tell me.
3 calls.
Okay, all are like get with the anxious only or not?
Yeah.
Get with the anxious only.
Yes.
Okay, so for good. So for good.
Yes.
Okay, now come here. Now come here. Now there has a branches. Next one is like there has a branches. The next one is like subjects, right?
Mhm.
Subjects. Subjects. Done. Done. Huh? Now here my default, can I write like an option, select branch. Okay, here also I want to write an option, select subject. Done. First time load, my select is there, select mocks.
Mhm.
Select mocks. So based on this selection, okay, you have to show all the branches here. Okay, but based on this selection, some of the branches has to disable or not.
Yes.
Whenever you select 60, okay, then the time, which branches you have to disable? Less than 60, which branches you want me to disable?
You can disable IT.
Okay, whatever it may be, whatever it may be. First of
Yeah.
all, this data you can get it. Okay, first of all, this data, this selected data, I want to get it. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So, can I write like one event called as a on change? Okay,
Mhm.
now,
Yeah.
now whenever you change something, the on change event already binded, so that this event triggered.
Mhm.
With this event, there has one handler. With this event, there has one handler. Which handler is there?
Synthetic base handler.
Yeah, handler is nothing but one function. One function.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
in React, any event trigger, no problem. We
Mhm.
can trigger any event on change, on click, whatever event. The event handler called by default by passing how many arguments?
Uh, it is actually called by React itself by
One
passing one
argument.
argument.
One
One argument.
argument. So what is that argument?
It is synthetic base argument.
Synthetic base event or not? That
Yeah,
is like
base
a
event.
synthetic base event object.
Mm.
So what is this synthetic base event object? What it is going to give to you?
It actually gives me like the event, which event has triggered
Yeah,
that
the
information.
event related information.
Information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Event related information is nothing but the event triggered on which element? Okay. That element has what kind of data you selected, how you can get the selected data, all this information you can get it or not.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, what is an event? Synthetic base event, what is that?
Synthetic base event is a class actually. Uh,
Yeah.
It is a class, and it is actually called
Basically, synthetic base event is here. The event object is EVE. Is there na? It is an object of which class?
it is object of synthetic
Synthetic base
base.
event class.
It is
Synthetic
invoking
base
that
event class.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is invoking, and whenever some event happens, that gets triggered by React itself. It is a
Yeah.
call. Yeah.
So can I write like selected mocks? Can I write like selected mocks? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now, whenever the event triggered, now the event object call. See here, whenever event triggered, the handler called by passing this event object or not.
Yeah.
Once I have an event object, from that event object, I want to retrieve the data. Okay, how we can retrieve the data? Event.target.value.
Value. Yeah.
Event.target is nothing but the event triggered on which element? That element value. That
Value.
element value. Whatever selected value is there, that value you can get it. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay, then now you can get the selected mocks. Okay, that means this one you have. Selected mocks you have. Okay, now come here. Come to this one. Where is this? This is the one, right? Branches. So how many branches are there? You have the branches, right?
Yes.
You can, okay, display the branches. But this option is there, right? Okay, option. You want me to, okay, this option, what you want me to do? This option, see, these all are like disabled. But you want me to disable always, or you want me to disable based on the selection?
Not on selection, but it is preset in the database. Like if a student gets this percentage, only enable these branches. If student gets more than 80%, enable these branches, like that.
Okay,
But
that
we don't have.
means that means, okay, depending on the marks only, right?
Yeah, depending on the
Okay,
marks only.
so can we do one thing? Here in the data.json, okay, when it is going to disable CSC?
CSC, anything you can put certain condition.
Based on this mocks only, right? When it is going to CSC, when it is going to enable, if it is like greater than or equals to 60 or less than
Yeah.
or equals to 60. Now when this CSC has to disable.
Yeah.
Okay, disable you can tell.
Disable, you can disable it if it is if one scores less than 60, disable it.
Okay, if it is like less than 60, it's supposed to be disabled. Okay,
Disabled, yeah.
yeah. What
Yeah.
about the ECE?
ECE, if it is same, if it
Less
is
than 80.
yeah, as you can
Less
put
than
less than
80, it's supposed to be disabled.
disabled,
Okay,
yeah.
what about triple E? It is less than 70, it should disable or not? Yes, sir.
Disabled, okay, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Now come to your student.jsx. Now come here. Where is that? Now you can see here your branches. You have a branch name is there. Okay, na? My branch mocks also there, na? So based on that one, you can do something.
Okay, conditional rendering we
Yeah,
can
you
do.
have to do something like this. Tell me here.
We have to get that marks.
My selected mocks is less than my selected mocks is less than or equals to branch mocks.
Okay.
Okay, it is not applied for the string and this one, so that converted this one into number. Selector mocks also number only, right? Okay, why it is?
It pipe symbol. Okay.
Okay, right? Can we check it? Will it work or not?
Yeah.
Now at this moment, you not select anything, that's okay. If I select this one, okay, if you select the 70, then what happened? The CSC is like the enable or not. Okay, you have to do like less than or equals to, also you have to keep it. Okay, we'll see. If it is like
Uh,
80, okay, if it is like 80, less
mhm.
than 80, okay, which one has to disable, show CSC?
Yeah,
EC.
you can, yeah, easy. We
CSC,
can say.
triple E, and EC also you have to show, right?
Hmm.
Yes or no? So that
Yeah.
what you have to do?
I have to add some more condition to that.
Not required. Selected marks 80 less than or equals to. Less than or equals to will be there, right? Otherwise, it's like to only disable true. Let's check it out.
Mhm.
Now it is like all
Mhm.
ACA, CSA, 70. Okay, CSC and triple E. Okay, na? 80.
Yeah.
Then the time all are like
Or
disabled.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Now
fine.
it's like 70. Then the time. Okay, CSC and triple E is like
Yeah.
enable or not.
Yeah.
Okay, na?
Yes.
Okay, then. Now, based on this selection. Okay, based
Yeah.
on this selection.
Yeah. The corresponding its respective drop subject should load.
Subjects has to display.
Load.
Okay, tell
Mhm.
me how we can. Okay, here branch name is enough. Branch mocks not required actually. Just you can delete it. Okay. I want branch name is enough. Okay, na?
Mm.
Whenever 60, okay, CSC is okay, fine for us. If it is like 80, then the time CSC, ECE, these all are okay, fine. Done?
Yeah, done.
Now, what is the next one?
Based on the previous drop down, the current the
Yeah,
subject.
based on our branches. Okay,
Mhm.
based on our branches,
Yes.
based on our branches,
Branches.
we have to display our subjects.
Subjects.
How to display our subjects. Okay, that is
Yeah.
the right. Okay, let's go. Already subjects you kept inside these subjects, right? But whenever you selected a branches, based on that one, you have to perform some operation. Okay, na? So that can we write one on change for the branches? Hmm?
Yeah. On change event. Yeah.
Is equals to one method you can write get, okay, function, okay, handle, okay, handle branch, handle branch change, function branch change, you can put it. Okay, now can I define the method? Constant, just you can define it. Okay, now you have
Mm-hmm.
an event. This is
Yeah.
which type? See here, this, if you want to give the type in the
Mm-hmm.
React, change event is this one or not? Okay, yes or no? On which element is triggered? HTML selected element
Select.
or not? Yes or no? This is
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
exactly the type for the event in React.
Okay.
Okay, for example, if you don't know, you can write the event, you can go to the chart GPT, ask him to convert into TS, they are going to convert. Most of the times, if you're not able to remember this one, no problem, no problem, you can write normal way event. Okay,
And
event,
chat. Yeah.
you can just keep your
Mm-hmm.
JS code, you can ask them
Mm-hmm.
to convert into TS.
Okay.
Okay, the equivalent
Yeah.
TS code you can get it, the equivalent TS
Okay.
code you can get it. Understood?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes or no? Okay,
Yes.
now the branch name is like this one. This is my selected branch name. Now, based on the subjects, right? Okay, you have to get, okay, these are the total subjects. Okay, you have to get like selected subjects or not. Yes or no? The subjects are like which type? My
Subjects are
subjects
of
is like an object,
object
right?
array.
Object. Within this object, you have to get this data. Okay. So come to your branch name. Now, from the subjects, you can get your branch name. Okay, subjects of your branch name, yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, once you have the branch name, tell me subjects of your branch name, you can get like what? Constant selected subjects.
Subjects.
These are the selected subjects.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Agreed?
Yes.
Well, just you can do quick fix here. Okay, now it's like an object. Okay, this is the type you see. There has record, actual type. Okay, record is nothing but in React. Okay, we have the object one record. Now come here, see. Okay, this is the one. This is one record, you can say. In the record, this is my string, and this is somewhat like what? Array of strings or not? Yes.
Yeah.
The actual type you can come to know now. See, you can get the helper also. Now this
Mm-hmm.
is one record is nothing but in the object, one property you can say. That property how it looks like again, key is a string and my value is like unknown. You can put it. Otherwise, if you know the value, okay, it's a kind of what? String of array or
Array. Uh-huh. Yeah.
string of array or not. Like this you
Yes.
can put it. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes.
Just wait. There has one more fix is required. Looks like.
Yeah, because I think that record is a stringified return type. We have to parse it or what?
No, there is
Response.
no just we can. Argument type of record string unknown is not assignable to the string array. Okay. At this moment, we don't have any clarity here, the response. Okay, so
Okay.
just you can mention like response.any. Okay, here.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Otherwise, you can get like the response, how it is looks like. The same way you can put it here. Okay. Whatever the okay, here you are expecting the response should be same type only, right? Yes or
Yeah.
okay, then
Yes.
only it is going to. Okay, now you can get like a selected subjects. Okay, once you have a selected subjects, those selected subjects only I want to display, right? Okay, constant my selected subjects. Okay, set selected subjects like this.
Mhm.
Now can I use set selected subjects here? Okay, just based on the branch name you can selected subjects. Now
Mhm.
where is your subjects one? Here is the one, right? Now your selected subjects you have to iterate here. Okay na?
Mhm.
So what we did, all the subjects you get it. You selected a branch. Based on the branch you get the particular branch related subjects. Those are like a selected subjects or not based on the branch selection. Yes or no? Those
Mhm.
selected subjects only I'm displaying, not like all. Not like all.
Okay.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Now, can you come here? Just refresh the page. Okay. Now, these all are like disable only. Okay. Here, selected subjects, nothing is there. Now,
Mm.
whenever I selected like 70, now if you observe CSC and the triple E is like loaded. Whenever I
Yeah.
selected like triple E, now my triple E related loaded or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
whenever I selected like CSC, my
Mm.
CSC related loaded or not?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, now
Yes.
this is the way it's going to work.
Yes.
Understood? Got some idea?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Because actually, this React JS stuff, this TypeScript, confusing for me. I got at least some idea
Yeah,
after.
very simple. TypeScript, nothing. If you
Yeah.
have the theme, okay, if you have the knowledge, okay, the base things, if you have an idea, that is a convert kind of conversion. You can get like multiple, okay, sources are there to convert JS into TS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
True.
if you not understand the core thing itself, everything is
Mm.
like difficult only.
Yes. True.
Okay, na?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to share you the video. Okay, in the same
Yeah.
playlist, I'm going to upload. Just you can practice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.